girls and boys, all those things that Jesus just told us in our gospel passage, they are called, big word, they're called the Beatitudes. Beatitudes. What are the Beatitudes? Well, most adults think that the Beatitudes are a list of things that can get us to heaven. And they're partly right. But who knows what the word beatitude might mean? I mean, most adults don't know what the word beatitude does, so maybe none of you knows either. Okay? Girl down here's got a hand up. What does the word beatitude mean, sweetie? Take a guess. What do you think? What do you mean? It means, she says, loving and caring people. Well, yeah, kind of. The word beatitude means happy. Happy. Sometimes it's translated as blessed, but it really means happy. People are happy if they do what Jesus says. Now, what makes us more happy? What makes us happier? Serving ourselves or serving others? Which makes us happier? Serving ourselves or serving others? Yeah, but what makes us happier? Serving others or serving ourselves? Okay, good answer. Others or ourselves? Others, yes. Might not think so. Might seem like we would be happier if we served ourselves, but Jesus says, no, that's not true. And in fact, science says that's true as well. We're happier when we serve others and not ourselves. And if, Jesus says, we serve others rather than ourselves, we'll not only be happy now, we'll get to heaven, where we'll be perfectly happy forever. Once upon a time, there was a land of giants. Most of the people in the land of giants were 7 or 8 feet tall. Way tall, way up there. But there were normal-sized people in the land of giants as well. Well, the leaders of the land of giants decided they were going to have an Olympics. And what is an Olympics? Is it a six-pack of beer, or is it sports games that people from all over the world play in? Sports games, yes. Every 4 years, people from all over the world come and they play in the Olympics. And they had adult Olympics and kids Olympics. But the kids, the regular-sized people in the land of giants, said, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? The giants are so much bigger than us, they're going to win every game. But the giants were nice people, so they decided they would have an Olympics for the regular-sized people and for the giants. So, the little kids began training for the Olympics. They would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. What time do you get up, sweetie? When your mommy gets you up. Father Mike gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's early. They got up at 5 o'clock every morning. And they trained for the Olympics until they went to school. And then after school, they trained until 6 o'clock They ate supper, did their homework, and then they trained some more. So they really wanted to win a gold medal in the Olympics. And finally the Olympics came. And the stands were packed. There were 100,000 people in the stands. And the main event was the 100-yard dash. So they all lined up. There was a man with a starter gun. He pulled that trigger, it went off, and everybody started running. And it was immediately apparent there were two little boys who were the fastest. Billy and Bud were the fastest. They were number 1 and number 2. Billy was number 2, and he was close to Bud, but he kept running as hard as he could, and he couldn't catch up. He said, "Oh my goodness, after all that training, I'm not going to win the gold." But then Billy stumbled and fell. And Bud knew, aha, I can win the gold because I can run right past him. He's on the ground. Well, what do you think he did? What did Billy do? He helped him up. What an intelligent young boy. Yes, he helped him up. He was living one of the Beatitudes. He knew that it would be really nice after all that training to win a gold medal, but that it was more important to be nice. So yes, he picked him up. Everybody else ran past both of them. Somebody else won the gold medal. But then Billy and Bud, their arms around each other's shoulders, walked together to cross the finish line. And when they crossed the finish line, the whole stadium went wild. Everybody was yelling and cheering because they realized, they understood that the most important thing in the world is being nice to others. Makes us happy now, makes us perfectly happy forever in heaven later.